What do you think about Turkish youngsters leaving Islam? I think that they are the only chance at, well, not the only, one of the most important opportunities to preserve the semblance that remains of Turkey's secularism that the nation has, okay? Like, the youth are so important in protecting the institution of secularism in Turkey. And I know that their ability to express it is obviously getting it, their civil liberties are getting deprived, like, more and more. But statistics show that they are increasingly rejecting the religiosity that's imposed upon them by Erdogan. So keep it up, guys.
Smitty is asking, what do I do with the yolks? I give it to my...
I see you keep them in a giant tub.
I give them to my enemies. That's how bad they are. I feed them to my enemies.
that giant tub that I see you with, you just
the actual answer, I mean, I would give them to my enemies. That's how bad the yolks are. But what I actually do with them is I feed my plants in the garden with it. Hold on.
Oh wait, where'd it go?
I have some questions on YouTube here.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I have some good ones. Wait, here. Any ideas on how to bring peace in Kashmir and in Balochistan, where military existing so much?
Only some of the biggest questions.
Yeah.
Wow.
For Kashmir, get rid of Hindutva. For Balochistan, yeah, there's no solution to that. You guys are screwed. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I would say topple both Iran's government and Pakistan's government, I guess. But that's not gonna happen. Wait, somebody said Batman. I lost it. Batman or Superman? I like Batman for the fact that he's not using any supernatural powers to do everything he does. But I like Superman because he's kind of like a copy of, like, the reason why people invented Thor, Jesus, all the other demigods. It seems like all those desires that people had to create demigods, which is like sympathetic to humans, but yet had superpowers. Those same desires are why we have somebody like Superman. So that's very interesting to see how those needs are being met in the modern world. So that's why I like about Superman. But go ahead.
Dolly is asking us, why do third world countries keep violating human rights laws and LGBT rights and incriminate atheists? Well, this is not exclusive to third world countries. Let's be clear. There are a lot of first world countries that violate human rights laws, that maybe roll back LGBT rights or threaten them, and maybe stigmatize atheists. I mean, at least in North America, like, we don't have to worry about being criminalized. Why? I would like you to take a look at a map about what countries have laws like that. What countries put LGBT people, under the death penalty. What countries criminalize blasphemy. What country criminalize or possibly face punish people with capital punishment, for apostasy. There's one ideology that most of those countries have in common. And it's pretty glaring. It's now, in terms of blasphemy, there are lots of other countries that are not, Islamically dominated countries that do have blasphemy laws. That's true. In all those other cases, it is pretty consistently Islamic, or just Christian dominated. You're muted.
Yeah. Why is there an emote me yelling at the end of this question?
I think they're mad about these human rights violations.
Oh, okay.
Like you.
Yeah. I like how Soha uses our emotes whenever she wants to. Like, look at this.
If so you want Armin yelling and Susanna.
So see, this is great. On Twitch, we can see all these emotes.
Oh, this is an
Okay.
interesting question. Susanna, what is your favorite tattoo and piercing? I think my favorite tattoo is the ones on my feet, or this one on my wrist, or the Sacred Heart I have on the inside of my wrist. Um, what would be my favorite? I think it didn't used to be, but I think the ones on my feet now are the favorite. And for favorite piercing, I guess would be, wait, no, in this year I only have 2. How many? Yeah, I have 3 piercings on each ear, or at least I used to. I need to get one of them re-pierced, and actually I've been thinking about getting 4 piercings on each ear. But those are the only piercings I have. I used to have a cartilage, but such a pain in the butt.
Krishna
I
on YouTube.
have 14 or 24 tattoos, depending on how you count them.
Krishna on YouTube is asking, what's some unethical parts of Hinduism besides the caste system? I think the most problematic part of Hinduism is the belief in karma and reincarnation. Both of them. That's something also. The reincarnation part is something that the idea of heaven and hell from Abrahamic religion, both reincarnation and ideas of heaven and hell in Abrahamic religions are extremely dangerous. Like just the suggestion of the fact that you get a second life, the fact that the idea that this is not the only shot that you get at happiness, the idea of not investing all your time and resources of energy on making the only shot that you get at experiencing anything as best as you possibly can. It's a very, very dangerous teaching. And also the idea of karma, not just karma, any idea of a just God or a universe that keeps the checks and balances to suggest that there's any justice beyond the justice that humans can provide is extremely dangerous. Because both of these ideas, karma and reincarnation, just like the idea of a just God in Abrahamic religions, in this world, and the idea of a hell, it takes away from the efforts that we as humans have to put into creating the justice that the universe does not provide. Right? Justice is something that we achieve. It's not something that the universe gifts to you. And more effort and more resources more thought has to go into how to create this justice instead of like relying on a god or the universe. Right? So misplaced, both the idea of reincarnation and karma is responsible for misplaced priorities for us as humans. But yeah, go ahead.
Dolly is saying Susanna has sexy tattoos. Thank you. Charles is saying, dang, feet tattoos. Now those Muslim subs of yours are gonna go even crazier. And this is why I took down all of the photos of my feet from Instagram. Only one person in particular gets to see that. Oh, speaking of, when is Susanna going to open a temple for her feet, and alternatively Armin's abs? Well, like I said,
Why not both?
that holy site is admission of one.
AJ is on Twitch as well.
Yes,
guys, you gotta get used to Twitch. It's good. And it's good that because some of the emotes haven't been uploaded on Twitch because you need to have certain number of followers to be able to get more emotes on Twitch. So it's good that some of you are on Twitch now, so we could upload more of our emotes there.
But Armin, when are you going to open a temple for your abs?
Soon.
Okay. Which Komis 23, who previously said that they were a Turkish youth, shouts out to you. Which is worse, far right or far left? Far right.
Far right.
Easily.
You
know, we talk about the far left here a lot, like for good reason. But the far right will like openly say that they'll straight up shoot you in the face. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people on the left who are definitely that way, but it's not nearly as bad. Oh my god.
Ghost Bunny is on Twitch as well. Okay, somebody with no username is saying, what are your jobs other than Atheist Republic? Mine, it's just Atheist Republic for me. Wow, our Twitch is getting really active. You guys are really moving over. Thank you guys. But yeah, so Susanna, you don't want to talk about your other jobs, right?
No, I don't talk about my other job.
Yeah, for me, it's just Atheist Republic. And if we get to certain...
My full-time job does make me sound incredibly smart. So it's a shame that I can't talk about it because people would be like, dang.
But we are trying to get to a place where Susanna could finally focus only on Atheist Republic, because if she gets to focus on Atheist Republic is going to grow. I mean, with the small level of time that Susanna has on Atheist Republic, we have accomplished so much. So I can't imagine how much faster we're going to grow if Susanna gets to work on Atheist Republic full time. So I don't know by what patron count we're going to be able to do that. Probably if we hit like 1,000, maybe we're going to be able to get Susanna to work on Atheist Republic full time.
That'd be amazing. Oh,
yeah.
Dolly is saying, no personal questions. Personal questions are fine. This isn't Ask Us Anything. We don't.
Yeah. Ask us personal questions.
Doorknob Head is asking me to show all my tattoos. I mean, maybe I would do that eventually on my personal channel, except for my feet. But yes.